Real life, real topics. And welcome to Cayman Conversations, now streaming on Cayman Times Facebook and YouTube channel, and also live on Bobo FM 89.1. I'm Ralph Lewis, and every Monday starting today, we place a spotlight on the University College of the Cayman Islands. Today, we welcome Miss Quita Johnson Shirley, Program Director, and Miss Justine Brown, lecturer from the UCCI School of Nursing. During our conversation, we will talk about information on the nursing program and its importance to healthcare in the Cayman Islands. Thank you for joining us for Cayman Conversations. It's been a passion of mine to help to promote education in the Cayman Islands. And also, healthcare is so important to this island that having a school that caters to teaching people how to be nurses and individuals that can take care of healthcare and the needs of healthcare in the future is something that is dear to my heart. And that's one of the reasons I reached out to UCCI. Now they'd like to partner with us to have regular appearances on our talk show, Cayman Conversations, to talk about what you're doing here and how you're preparing our folks for the healthcare industry. And so I want to say welcome and talk to Miss Johnson Shirley and Miss Justine Brown. Thank you for sitting with me and spending 30 minutes to talk about healthcare training and what your programs are. I understand you just reached 10 years. It's a 10 years anniversary of UCCI nursing program. So could you, Ms. Johnson Shirley, just give me a little background of yourself and talk about the program?
All right. So I am the program director for the School of Nursing here at UCCI. I've been at the school for eight years. It's been a while. Wow. Yes. Yeah. And I've seen the school grow stronger. And of course, we do have our challenges, but I believe over the years we've had dedicated faculty and support from the UCCI in general.
Yes.
And to those who started the program, I think they had a vision, and the vision is not realized. It's just to keep building on that vision.
Okay. So you started in this campus 10 years ago?
Started on this campus 10 years ago. The 3 buildings are located behind the library. And it was launched on April 4th to be exact. And the first cohort started on September 7th, 2013.
Okay, right, excellent. We'll talk more about the history and, the influence behind it. But just to introduce ourselves, and guess Justine, what's the importance of nursing to the Cayman Islands?
All right, so thanks for having me and having Ms. Shirley as well. The importance of training locals. It's very, very important because what we're seeing is we have a lot of persons who come in and not indigenous who are part of our healthcare and they do an amazing job. But it's always good in training locals to take care of locals. And we have seen a number of Caymanians who have been trained by our school and who are currently working in a healthcare setting. So we're building on that, encouraging more Caymanians to enroll in the program.
Yeah, and you made a point there, definitely. I always said if I had to go back in my life, I would become a doctor.
Okay.
And because I would always have work. And there's so much need for healthcare professionals. We know that most of the healthcare professionals are not from Cayman. And so I spent time in the bank industry where that was what was happening. But there's so much need for that. And I think that something like this is so important.
And just to add, there's always a global shortage of nurses. So having nurses trained, you can never be out of a job.
And that's right. And as we get older, we need more healthcare. So I could say this all this
Population.
And Miss Johnson Shirley, can you comment on that? Because if I go to the hospital today, I see mostly expat nurses. And have you seen where nurses that you've trained have actually gone into our workforce here?
Yes, so you will see a lot of expats because we're just 10 years old, and we've just graduated only 6 groups, which equals 44 graduates, 44 nurses. So over time, you'll see more Cayman nurses at the Health Services Authority and within the Cayman health sector. So with our graduates, we've had roughly about 28 graduates now being employed. So over the past few weeks, while at the Cayman Islands Hospital, we've seen a lot of our graduates now being on the medical, the surgical unit, and they're even also in management. So we know that over time, we will have more of Caymanian nurses serving the Caymanian people. And you probably won't get away from the expats because we don't do specialized training. And so we definitely will need those specialized nurses to function in the operating theater, to function in maternity, pediatrics, and emergency room.
So let's talk about the kind of training that we can get there at UCCI. How long does it take for someone to be ready to go into the industry? And what do you really offer at this stage?
All right, so our program is a 4-year Bachelor of Science nursing program. It's full time, and it's 4 years. It's an in-depth training program where students will rotate through medical, surgical units. They do specialized areas as well. They look at community health. So it gives them a broad perspective in terms of the general areas in nursing. They're not able to specialize, but it does give them that depth for them to function basically in any area.
Okay, that's great. Just seeing, what's the feedback coming from your students? Do they feel comfortable doing this course? Is it hard? Do they feel excited when they graduate?
All right, so answer them that's all first. Everyone feels excited when they graduate. The journey it can be a challenging one. It takes a lot of commitment with your time, and a lot of persons have to balance their personal life with school work. Also, some persons work, and also balance the school work. And it's 4 years, multiple courses. So you have to learn how to balance that. So some persons, they may face that challenge. However, in the end, it's always good to flip with that tussle, a graduation date. So it's worth it. So the feedback has been good from past students and also present.
What's the age range? Can older people like myself join the course?
Well, we do have a range from 17 up to the early 40s, right? I know back in the day there was an age limit. I've not seen it for us as yet. I don't remember, but I know usually you have an age limit.
Okay.
But from 17 up to 40, early 40s, that's our age population, our demographics now within the School of Nursing. So persons who want to make a career change, persons who want to say, I really want to become a nurse, but know that my children are grown, they can come in. We'll work with them to get ready to start the program. Sometimes it takes a little while for them to get the entry requirements, which is stipulated by the council, and we can't change that. But yes, if you want to start, we're here to work, I think. But you have to come ready, prepared, dedicated, committed for the hard work. It is no walkover program, but at the end, you are definitely rewarded.
And the reason for that question is that there's some folks who are thinking about employment change. They may say that the way I used to work, maybe at the bank or the insurance company, it's not rewarding enough. And then we want to say, no, I'm 35, 38, can I start my training so I could get to the healthcare industry? Yeah. And so I do believe that this is what we should be offering our community. And it's not just school leavers who will want to come into the industry, but the adults who have experience in the workforce and work ethics might want to just how to change from banking to healthcare. And so do you see any of those people coming that you can recommend that happens?
Yeah, but we have seen, as she said, we have seen numerous persons who have made career changes and who are presently in the program right now. And it's a great balance between the younger ones and the older ones. because it can help the younger ones with being mature. So we have seen that, and they're also excelling. It's not really about excelling; they're doing well as well.
They're very focused, and they know that they have to balance work and family. So they really, really try. It's not as easy as it would be on paper to say just come in, but one of the things that makes us stand out as a school of nursing locally compared to other schools, as I say, is that we work closely with our students. We really try to motivate them. We try to help them with time management. We give them a supporting environment. So
That's
if
good.
they want, they can come out of it.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in the banking industry, I had a lot of experience, but I didn't have my qualifications. I could do everything in the bank. And I spoke to my manager, said, well, man, I got to get promoted. He said, well, Ralph, you can do all these jobs, but you have to get a certification. So whether I'm experienced in this industry, how important is it now for those folks who have been in healthcare but don't have certification to come to the university to get some form of certification? In one answer.
So just for clarification, most healthcare jobs, you have to have a certification. So if you're a healthcare aide or if you are a nursing aide, a nurse aide, you have to have some level of certification. Perhaps what they can do is build on that certification and now get a certificate, so a Bachelor's of Science degree or a Master's, right? It's always good. It makes you more marketable. You can go in multiple places in the world to work once you have a degree to say that you are now qualified to work as a registered nurse, which that's what our title is, right? And not only that, but you can build on that and build further. And some persons, we have a number of persons who have doctoral degrees in nursing as well.
So you offer courses on bachelor's, master's.
No, bachelor's here.
So you used to say, for now, bachelor's, okay.
But just to add to that, in terms of qualification, we do have a few nursing assistants who have passed through the program, right? Quite a few of our graduates, especially the first cohort, we had a few that were licensed practical nurses or no, having a bachelor. So, of course, if you're in an environment, so most persons don't want to stay as a nurse assistant. They want to move up. So starting at the bachelor's level here at UCCI, then you can move on to do your master's. You can specialize in another area of nursing. You can also go for your doctor's or your PhDs. So getting that first degree is access to the world.
Exactly.
And just to add, once you make it through those 4 years, yes, the only degree, you'll be the other degree.
What I heard is that once you pass a bachelor's degree, you don't stop learning. You want to go to your master's, it just continues.
Yeah.
And, I know one of the professors, Professor Livingston, he's doing the master's and he's doing doctorates and he can keep going. So apparently that's what happens once you get into that training mode. It's so hard to start it, but once you get into it, it's all right.
It's always good to stay current.
Exactly. There's so much information I would like to get, so much questions to ask, but we're limited on our time. But we get another time, but we're not ready to finish yet. Whose idea it was to start this course?
All right, so the idea came from Dr. Hazel Brown. She's a former chief here. She's now retired. She had that vision. She came and discussed with Mr. Roy Butter, who is now President Emeritus and former president, of course, of the UCCI. So they decided that they wanted this program. She brought the idea to him and he said, of course. And they moved from there. The former Minister of Health, Mark Scotland, he too played a part in this. And of course, there are many other persons, but it started then in 2009. And now in 2013, the program officially was launched.
Excellent. I see that your new president, Dr. Robertson, has endorsed it. And in some information that was passed out, he endorsed it and he said, he see the importance of a program like this in the Cayman Islands. How important is it?
So I answered a bit of that at the beginning when I said that it's great to train local persons to take care of their own. But it's also equally important to our younger students that they don't have to leave island to study for this degree, which they have done in the past.
Yes.
So they cut Caymanians, the older Caymanians who are trained nurses, they had to go to either Jamaica or overseas or the US or UK to be trained. So now we can train them here.
And I think that this opportunity, and come back to the point I made in the beginning, education is so important for our island. And like you rightly said, most people had to go overseas to train. I remember when some of our ex-politicians or retired politicians had to go up to Jamaica to go to school. Now you get to high school and now you get university training right here, which is so good because not everybody can afford to travel overseas, and not everybody would love to travel overseas away from family. But that's a stress in itself. I remember my kids went to the University of Toronto. The first year was there, but they were away from home. Having a university here in your hometown that you can go to school and still see your family is so, I get the support. It's important. And that's why I see UCCI being the main university in the island that will cater to all the different needs. And also the number of opportunities and courses that are offered. It's not just a basic associate degree in accounting or something. No, we're going to healthcare. And I'm sure there are many other different types of the training that is going to be communicated in the future on this program. But I applaud the efforts. Continue with this healthcare. I think that you have a lot of work ahead of you.
Remember for the challenge?
Well, I mean, once people get to be aware of what's available and here on a regular basis, and that's why we are doing the Cayman Conversations, because what I found with media is that we don't talk about these things enough. And it's not with stop once. We have to keep talking about it and keep encouraging our people, hey, this is something that you should be doing. And over time, repetition pays off. And so you will see a lot of nurses coming through this college, and then you're going to have to go to the master's degree course and so on and so forth. But now, as you know, we are building massive hospitals. There's another one being built down in Cayman Bay, and there were plans for another one further in West Bay. And so in the next 5 to 10 years, they have to put staff in those places. So there is a future for us. And that was my final question before we wrap up. Is there a future in that same year in Cayman?
Oh yes, there's a future. There's a future everywhere. You said it better. Or hospitals, yeah.
So there is a future. And just to say that nursing is global. So I don't think there's anything to be able to fill the capacity for the nursing shortage that is needed. We do have it here in the Cayman Islands as well. But from UCCS School of Nursing, of course, we will always continue to work as a team from the School of Nursing to, ensure that the graduates that come out are qualified, they're safe to practice, and we will never be irrelevant. So we have someone who is always teasing us that AI is going to take over nursing. And I said, no, they will take over. AI will take over technology, but not nursing. Never.
And I give back personal example. I had a placement a couple of months ago. And when you wake up, you don't want to set up with a screen. You want to see someone. You went inside after that 4-hour bit sleeping. So, that personal touch and that care is something that no computer can replace. And so, I applaud the folks. Any final words?
So for those persons, your viewership, if you have a caring nature, and if you don't have that caring nature, but you have an interest in being a nurse or working in healthcare, we encourage you to sign up, apply, right? We can discuss and work around you to be ready to join the cohort in the first year. And I'm sure it will be rewarding because we have been professionals for a long time. I've been in the field for 17 years, right? It is a rewarding one. You wake up every morning impacting the lives of multiple persons, from your patients to family members. So if you want to be a part of that rewarding career where you touch lives, join.
Excellent. And where can we get details? How can we sign up? Is it online?
Yes, you can join. Go online, the UCCI website at www.ucci.ca nursing.edu.ky. The information is there about nursing and all the other programs.
And you invite people to come in and walk the campus and get to see what's all about if they're
Yes.
interested.
Yes, they can come in, they can stop by the School of Nursing. Usually we sit down with them and see where they're at, where they need to, what they need to get so they can start the program. And we work with prospective students over a year, 2 years to get them ready to start because there are specific requirements that they need before they can actually start.
Are there scholarships for nursing that they can get funding to it? Because that makes all the challenges that I can't afford to pay to go to school. Is there scholarships? I don't see why there should be because there's a need for it.
Definitely. We do have scholarship for nursing from the government scholarship. So once you meet the criteria, then you can get that scholarship. ECCA also offers funding for our nursing students as well.
When is the next graduation?
Oh, that is it in June.
June.
June 29th, I believe.
Okay, great. And so I want to be here. I want to broadcast it and let everybody see, what we've been talking about. What I like about this show that we do, Cayman Conversations, we actually see reality in play. We talked to you today about training and what you're offering. I've actually seen nurses being graduated. So we just follow up. I read to the follow-up and the exports that we're talking about, where it's not just mentioned once, but over time we can see where the efforts have paid off. And I'm sure as, professors and teachers and, educators, that you feel good in your heart when you see your students step in that cat in the garden. And, well, ladies, I want to thank you very much, Ms. Johnson, Shirley, and Justine. Thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to speak with us here at Cayman Conversations, and we hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome to Cayman Conversations, now streaming on Caymanian Times YouTube channel, also on Facebook, and live on Bobo FM 89.1. I'm Ralph Lewis, and today we welcome Brittany Ebanks. During our 45-minute conversation, we'll talk about the gym's history and future plans for additional classes. Good afternoon, Brittany, and welcome to Cayman Conversation.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you for taking time out and having a conversation on Cayman Conversations. Tell me something about King Sports Center. How did it get started?
How did it get started? Well, well, it was it opened in 2002. Basically, my father, Rex, he had a dream, had a vision. He wanted to help promote sports and fitness within the community. And with the help of, his contacts and, getting a loan from the bank and his other businesses, which was previously established, he then put into action in order to make his dream come true, which was King Sports Center. And so it finally opened in 2002 and currently contains a bowling alley, lounge, and bar, 2 multipurpose rooms, which are currently used for parties, aerobics, karate. We have cast karate in there. It can also be rented for workshops as well too. We have a 10,500 square foot multi-purpose rink, which can be used for roller skating, roller hockey, football, basketball, concerts and shows. And also we have 2 squash courts, 2 rock climbing walls, and the Powerhouse Gym, which is located upstairs within the sports center. Steam rooms, and many other services. We also have Green Machine, which is located there, as well as Modern Beauty Salon, which is located downstairs right after the stairs.
So basically, it's a one-stop shopping center with everything you need. Just that, is that the plan? Or was that the plan, to have everyone just come there after work and stay there until the evening and have access to other areas and do other things and have activities for kids and so on?
Yes, you can do that as well too. It's a sports club, basically.
Okay.
So, there's so many sports and I think that there's new sports coming out as well too. And you know, the whole point is that you should be able to come within certain times. If you go onto our websites, and you would be able to see what we have to offer. We have different clubs coming in to play. Like, for example, we have different groups of football clubs that like to play with each other. The basketball, Coach Root likes to come, and he usually has his kids come and practice on our courts. So it's just open for usage, for those who want to stay active.
Okay, and the whole complex is indoors?
Correct. We do have one of the rock climbing walls is outside,
Okay.
and we do have this workout area that is outside, but that is mostly, for example, if you have injuries, you can use that equipment to help with mobility.
All right, that's good. Tell us something about some of the product services that you have there. Generally, do you have coaches? Do you have team leaders? Do you have people to assist you with your sport activities? If you need a trainer, do you have those kind of things as well?
Yes, we do. A lot of the services and products was explained before, but some interesting new things that we have coming up is our special on personal training. This is the first time, I believe, that we had a special for carnival season. And the thing is that, many people work out for different reasons. For example, you might do it for heart health reasons. You might just want to look good. You might want to have longevity. You might be recuperating from an injury, whatever your reasons are, as long as you work out and as long as you're active, are involved in some gym or a form of sports, that's very important. So for the personal training special that we have, it'll be from April 15th to July 1st. And we're doing the special on our 5-session packages. So usually one personal training session would be about $60 for members, and then non-members would be about $75. So to purchase 5 sessions then would be about $300 for members and $250 for non-members. So with the special, sorry, hold on one second. So that is the special, sorry, $300 for non-members and $250 for members. That is the special. Usually it would be about $75 to $50 more. So you get to save a little money for this special. And the importance of personal training is mostly because even though it's just 5 sessions, you can purchase more than 5, obviously. But, you might just want to tone, or depending on what your goals are for whatever reason it is that you want to work out. What the personal one-on-one sessions does is that it gives you a chance to come up with a personalized plan just for you, because not everybody is the same and not all of their goals are the same. So that's something that's very important.
Okay. I have a question, if I may interject. Yeah, I wanted to start the gym, but I had 2 hip replacements, and I'm kind of nervous about going there by myself. And I would prefer to have a trainer who knows healthcare and how to deal with someone like myself who had a surgery. Do you have those kind of trainers available?
Yes, we do. All of our trainers are certified. All of our trainers are certified. So,
yes.
they have part of that certification is that they have to know how to work around injuries. So that's why it's important that you fill out the forms completely and truthfully. Because, for example, if you have this injury and you're doing personal training and the personal trainer does not know about your injury,
Right.
they may give you an exercise that might be detrimental to your health rather than working around your injury. Or if your goal is to rehabilitate, that might in itself involve a different kind of workout or a different kind of program.
Okay, very interesting. Well, I plan to sign up very soon, because I need to get some of this weight off, and now my hips are all fixed. I am, you can see me at the Powerhouse Gym doing some workouts very soon.
Well, we look forward to having you come and join us.
Excellent. You have bowling there, do you?
Yes, we do. One of the other things that I wanted to mention as well is we haven't had a bowling league in a while, and this year was the first year that we've had our bowling league, which the people that participated, we've gotten a lot of good feedback. So we're going to do another one on April 24th. If you are interested in joining the bowling league, you can call 946-2695, or you can email kingpinbowling@candyw.ky. And usually the leagues are on Tuesday nights.
Okay, so
Mhm.
so on Tuesday nights, there's like a competition for teams or individuals to come and do some bowling.
Well, you can sign up as a team. If you don't have a team, you just call the bowling alley and we'll put you on a list and we can create a team for you.
Excellent. Do you have to wear special shoes to go bowling?
We have shoes.
Oh, you have all the, okay, excellent. I think I remember seeing it at one
Very
point.
soft.
And I'm like, you have all different sizes of shoes that you have to wear. Okay, that's great. Can I get fit from bowling, or it's just for arm exercises?
I would say that you do need, it is a sport, but you do need that extra cardio. I believe that the health specialists say that you need at least 150 minutes of something that will raise your heartbeat
Yes,
per
okay,
week.
good.
So you can tone, like, you have to use your arm muscles and things
Yes.
like that. But I do think that you need more
Well, okay. Well,
in
we're right
order
here,
to lose weight and get fit.
and
And
everything is in one place, so it shouldn't be too hard to get there. But I've seen that not only a sport, but also exercising with the bowling as well. And
yes, I mean, any kind of sports utilizes all of the muscles, but that's why a lot of athletes still go to the gym, even though they're playing a sport as well too.
Okay, great. Summer camp. I remember seeing advertisements last year in the sign about summer camps, and summer is a few months away, probably another 4 or 5 months or less than that. And so, have you started planning for your summer camps yet?
Yes, we do. It does take I usually plan for it all year round. This
Okay,
is
great.
the, I think, 17th year that we've been doing our annual summer camp. It's going to be from July 4th to August 4th, and it'll be from 8:30 to 5, and the ages are from 5 to 10. So
Mhm. Okay, great. And so, it's tell me about summer camp. Is that one day, half day? Can I register for a full summer camp for a whole month, or can I do just a short period of time?
So we really try to cater to the parents and the kids' needs. So for example, you can do a half day. I mean, I know a lot of summer camps are half day camps. So some parents like to, maybe if they have football camp in the morning, and then they will bring their child to our camp in the afternoon. Or if you want to sign up for all 5 weeks, we're available for that too. You do get discounts if you sign up for all 5 weeks, or if you sign up in groups of 4 or more.
Okay, great stuff. So it's about finding something for the kids to do during their summer vacation, because parents don't really get the full 2 months off. They have to work. So while I'm going to work, I can drop off my kids there, pick them back up after school, and they'll be supervised and have
Yeah.
some positive things doing. Okay, and the summer
Yeah.
camps are just about events in the complex, or do they go on field tours or to the beach? Is that included in the summer camps?
No, we keep them
Okay.
on site indoors, so that there's limited trouble or space for them to
Right.
roll out or getting any trouble.
Yes.
One of the can I tell you a little history about our summer camp?
Of course. Go right ahead.
So one of the reasons why we started our summer camp is because we have a very big family, and it's very important to keep kids active, especially when they're not in school. So I mean, it's not just a sports camp. We have like arts and crafts. It's just things. We have different activities in order to keep the kids engaged throughout the day.
Okay.
And I mean, this camp has been in existence since I was like 16 years old. Like I
Wow.
started as a counselor, and then I, kept revamping things until it's reached the stage from now. And I do think that, it has been a tremendous help to a lot of kids. Because I know some of the kids that went to our summer camp, now they're like national athletes. That we do have guest speakers come in and speak to the kids at least once a week. And one of the things that my master's is in educational psychology, so this is one of the programs that is very near and dear to my heart. And so we do try to focus on the individual needs. We do try to help kids become more socially social etiquette, gain self-confidence, gain those skills that they need to be productive members of society.
I welcome that, and I applaud you and the owners and your managers and your staff for really giving that focus to our future, which are the kids, and giving them a positive environment. And is there an after-school program? Because there's always talk about after-school programs, and just thinking about summer camp, I wonder if there's an after-school program.
So no, we don't have an after-school program. We do have space if anybody wants to come and coordinate an after-school program in our facility during the times that the rink is available. So we are a venue, and we you can rent the space from us in order to bring kids. So a lot of schools will come and they'll rent the rink, or they'll teach the kids how to use the gym. Even some homeschool associations will come and they'll do like their PE sessions with us. So we have the space for you to rent in order to make things like that happen.
Okay, and that was one of the questions I was going to come to. It's like a sports complex. So was it all owned, or was it all managed by you and the team, or do you outlet, or do you sublet areas that you can rent and have a business? And so therefore, the point I'm trying to make is, can I bring a small business into your complex and operate from there, and with your blessing, of course?
Well, yes, we do have spaces. Well, it depends on availability, because we do have a few groups that are already renting spaces. I did forget to say that we also are the home of Dream Chasers, the dance group as well too. Okay. So I had mentioned the other three, but now that you mention it, we do have them as well. We do have businesses that can come and, for example, if they need to rent one of our aerobics rooms for meetings or anything like that, it's about $75 an hour. And we do rent our space. We are a privately owned business. It's not a publicly owned business. And so therefore, there are some programs that we hire coordinators for in order to come and run that program. Other than that, we are open for rental as well.
Okay, that's great. I've been speaking with Rex in the past, and we spoke about doing some karaoke or some positive entertainment. For example, if after your training you want to come by and have a beverage, there's an area there that you can sit down with your friends and have a chat and enjoy a little entertainment before you go home. Is that available still, or do you have anything like that in the complex?
Yes, I personally love karaoke. I love to sing, but we would need a coordinator. So someone like an events coordinator to come, and basically we could either do a rental situation, or we can do like a co-hosting situation, for example, like profit sharing, and we can get something like that going. Whether my team can manage the karaoke as well as the other things that we have going on, we're quite full. We love to work with other people. And so, for example, I'm going to use you, for example, if you wanted to have a karaoke night, that's something that I'd be willing to sit and negotiate as to how we can make that happen. And that will probably be there because, again, I love karaoke. So.
Okay, excellent. Well, let me see if I can juggle my schedule around. Actually doing a karaoke night tonight. On Thursday night is when this was recorded. Actually, we do a karaoke night every Thursday night at the local place close to you, Country and Western. And it's been going well.
Oh, okay.
And, but, my whole goal with this show is to communicate positive things that would uplift us, find things for people to do, because we have people all walks of life. And that's why we wanted to bring you in here, knowing that you run a gym and you run a complex. I'm learning now there's so many other things that you have in that location. Yes. And a lot of our listeners don't know.
Mhm.
They think it's just a place to go and work out, and get exercise and build muscle. But I'm hearing now you have a lot more. You even have a salon, and there you
Yeah.
have a place for food, for health drinks. Is it healthy
Green
drink?
machine. Yeah,
The green
so
machine.
those are businesses that are actually renting our space, and they contribute to the whole environment of the sports center. So, one of the things that we prefer is if your business aligns with our goals. So that's very important. Like, for example, Green Machine is a perfect fit because after our customers work out, they can go downstairs and, order a shake. We also have a pro shop upstairs where we sell like gloves, protein powder, pre-workout powder. We will be getting a new shipment soon of clothes and supplements as well too. So we do have that upstairs as well that we own.
Do you have a squash section inside there?
Yes, we do. We have 2 squash
Yes.
courts.
So squash courts. I remember seeing some. And is it busy all the time as it used to be?
So it's mostly busy after 6. I mean, some people do come in lunchtime and play, but between 6 and closing is our busiest hours for the whole facility, basically. So yeah, during the day, I mean, if you want to take like a 2 o'clock squash break, I'm pretty sure the squash courts will be available because most people are
Right.
at work. So
And that question is to try and find out what are your peak times that people go to the gym. So if I'm flexible with my time, like in the morning I have a couple hours free. Is it recommended I use the morning hours to get away from the crowds at night? Because I'm a little chubby. I don't want everyone to see. I feel more comfortable, and I'm sure there are many other people who feel the way I do, that they prefer to exercise in a less crowded environment. And not saying that you're always crowded, but is there a peak time or a slow time that exists?
yes. So for the Powerhouse Gym, the peak times are in the morning from 5 a.m. till about, I would say, 8:30. I would even put it to 9. And
Right.
then also after 5. Between 9 a.m. and 5 p.m., there's less people in the gym. Sometimes there may be an hour or two within that time where we might have the schools come in and they might have a PE session in the gym. But other than that, between those times would be the less crowded times. Also, um, after 8 p.m., it does start to slow down again. So
Right. Okay.
between 8 and 10, 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. is also a bit slower. So most people like to work out either before they go to work, if they have a 8 to 5 or a 9 to 5, or after they're leaving the workplace.
Okay. That's very interesting. I was surprised that people go to the gym so early. I'm still sleeping at that time, but that's good. That's good. Like I said, you get there where that before, so you can get ready for work, and that's
Yeah.
a good time. And that's that interesting. I thought peak times were after 6, but we're learning every day. We're learning about. Okay. And what new classes do you plan on offering in the future?
Okay, so for the classes, this is really dependent on our personal trainers and fitness instructors. We operate a little differently than most of the gyms on island when it comes to our trainers, because our trainers, we do a commission split with them. So that means that whatever their skills are and whatever clientele they bring in, it's almost like, like a mutual business almost. So that means that whatever qualifications and skill set that our trainers have, that will determine whatever classes that we offer in the future. And we do plan to hire some more personal trainers as well too. For example, if a personal trainer had the skill set of TRX skills, or maybe if they want to do a Silk aerobics class, or if they want to do like a Bollywood fitness class, which I would really like to see at King's. Hint, hint, if anybody's interested. Um, then let me know. You would basically email me at kingskings.brebanks@gmail.com. So we kind of defer to our trainers, which are the experts in that area. I'm a business director, so I mean I can tell you what I want, but I won't offer a class if the person is not certified and qualified to be able to to do so, because again, that would then cause liability issues for myself and my customers, because you want someone that knows what they're doing, right? In terms of how the body moves, how it works together, and how it will help you overall to achieve your fitness goals. So new classes depends on, what our trainers are willing to offer and their skill set.
I like this soca aerobics. I probably can wind down so much these days, but I can probably play the music for you. But I like that part. I've seen it in many of the gyms, and it's packed. People just like doing it, that side of
Yeah, we
exercise.
do still have reggae aerobics, I believe. Yes.
Okay,
Good
excellent,
Cara.
great job. All right, a little personal. How long have you been running the gym?
Well, when I first started working full time with my father, I got hired for marketing, actually. And then eventually I just kept growing. And so altogether, full time, I mean, I've always been working for my dad since forever. But full time, I would say about 7 years.
Oh, yeah, good. Okay. And how is he doing? Is he involved at all these days, or
He's
he just
very
left you with
involved.
everything?
No. He's still there.
He's still
He's
like you,
still
man.
there. Yes, I defer to him to a lot of stuff. There's, I'm still growing all the time. I do
Yes.
110% believe in professional development. And if I have questions, I do ask, but I also do make time to continue to, maybe I'll do a course online, or maybe I will find things to, educate myself or re-educate myself in order to continue to grow. So every year is, a more developed, more developed person, a more developed company, because nothing stays stagnant. So we will always continue to try to improve and develop as individuals as well as a company.
Well, you're in the right business, and there's certain businesses that will always be needed. I know that during pandemic you had some challenges, and because you were not allowed to open for safety, health purposes, but gyms are going to be around for a long time. People just need to work out and be healthy, and more people are getting more involved in health, particularly after pandemic. People are being more healthy about their their bodies and their lifestyles. So I can see that working out and exercising is going to be something that will be around for a while. So I see that the gym is going to be around for a long time. And you've been a while. The gym has been, or the sports or the complex has been around for a while now, and we wish you all the best, and that we hope to stay and grow from strength to strength. Can I have some contact details for the gym, or for you, for memberships or for information, please?
Sure. So our phone number is 946-5464. The email is kings@candyw.ky. That is KINGS@CANDW.KY. And our website is kingsportscenter.com. So that's KINGSSPORTSCENTRE. The reason I spelled it out, not because I don't think everyone can spell, but a lot of people miss that double S in there.
And
So,
okay.
yes.
And where you're located? It's around by the roundabout there with this solar panel signs. Where you're located?
So it's right before Alliance Center when you're going from town up to Bodden Town, 861 Crew Road.
Right. Okay, good. So you can't miss it. It's right on the roundabout. And there's a big sign in front. Okay, just that some people may not know because they may live in a different area of the island. And, we say King Center or King Sports Complex, and we just don't know. So it's always good and to repeat these things over and over again. And I would like to invite you back. Maybe we could go into more detail into some of the events or the classes that you're going to offer in the future, and bring some of the trainers with you, so we can have some we speak to for bodybuilding. If I wanted to start to build my body, to build some muscles and be heavy and strong, and I would like to probably have a trainer come and tell me what I need to do and do at this age, how I can develop certain muscle in my body without doing too much to my heart. And so it's good to have someone come from your business just to talk about working out and doing particular areas of what you offer, Maybe another time you can look at a different sport, at the bowling, bring a bowling expert or something. So I invite you back on the Cayman Conversations to talk more about detail of the gym and how the gym is doing, and particularly for summer camp, because I think that's going to be a big hit this year. I want to thank you for coming. Any final words?
Thank you for having me come and speak to you and having this discussion. Yes, I would be more than willing to come back and bring some people with me. There are many people and many different expertise that that we could touch on. I did also forget to mention our youth hockey program. Okay. So I mean, currently we're still in season for that, but I mean, if you're interested in learning more about how to play roller hockey, we do have a league for that as well too. Okay, and I can point you in the right direction as to how to register for that. Yeah, other than that, thank you. Thanks for having me. And I'd be more than willing to come and have another discussion with you at any time.
Well, see you next time. See you around next time, and regards to your family and all the best in the future. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
For joining Cayman Conversations today, and we hope that you enjoyed those conversations with our special guests. Cayman Conversations seeks to elevate the level of media conversations with our special guests from all walks of life. The 90-minute show will also feature music videos from local artists. Join us tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. for a conversation with Mr. Mario Ebanks as we discuss immigration in the Cayman Islands. Remember to like, share, and follow Cayman Times social media pages, and also pick up copies of the newspaper on Wednesdays and Fridays at locations across the islands. Now stay with us as we entertain you with some Cayman music by special Caymanian artists. Have a good evening, everyone.
living in Cayman If you find yourself believing Cayman if you find yourself still dreaming Cayman the sun is up, and it's I was a child again. I wish I was. When I was a child, happy to be alive. Before the evil days took away the youthful prize. When I was a child, they gave me no time. When I went astray, they put me back in line, back in line. I wish I was a child again, free and wild again, always climbing and inspiring. I wish I was a child again, a child again, child again. Let me swing on a limb, there I talk with my invisible friend, climbing a tree, swimming in the sea. The best things in life are always free. The best things in life are always free. The best things in life are always free. I wish I was a child again, free and wild again, always climbing and inspiring. I wish I was a child again, a child again, child again. Tell me it's okay to go out and play with the children of the day, with their magic eye, basking in the lights, taking flight, taking flight. I wish I was a child again, free and wild again, always climbing and inspiring. I wish I was a child again, child again, child again. I wish I was a child again. I wish I was child again, child again. Child again, child again. Marcus Garvey said, what's it there?
Wheresoever you go throughout the world, the black man is discarded, is ostracized, is relegated to the lowest of things, social, political, and economical. This therefore should just a problem and one that must be solved.
Oh yeah, black my story, real life story. Listen up while I shout down Babylon. Black my story, don't try to stop me. 500 years under colonial plan. Emancipation, liberation through democracy. Long time we trod in freedom roads and still not free. Equal rights and justice for humanity. We want one God, one aim and one destiny. Black my story, not his story. I come here so fi mash down Babylon. A black my story, don't try to stop me. I just this time in a Gideon. For the thieves, bloodsuckers and the wagonists, I'm here to tell you, say shadows will come to light. If you want to say your life, make your deeds positive. And no more sorry excuses are gone bye-bye. Good night, yeah. And now I lay you down to sleep. I know your mama weep. I cry, yes, I cry. But that's the way we're living out here on the street. Black, black, black. Whoa, whoa, hey.
You have to fight your way to it, whether you will or
Black
not.
the story. Weeping and the wailing and the gnashing of teeth. Black my story, don't try to stop me. I come here suffering from down Babylon. Black my story, real life story. A judgment time in the Gideon. Discrimination, segregation and hypocrisy. Mental abuse and economic slavery. Equal rights and justice with morality. We want one God, one aim and one destiny. Unite, unite, yeah. Freedom fighters take the streets. No time to be weak. I cry, yes I cry. But but Jah will take the curse away from I and I. Black, 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 my story. Black is not his story. Black, 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 my story. Black is not his story. Black, 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 my story. Black is not his story. Black, 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 my story. Oh yeah, yeah. Black my story in misery. I come here suffering born down Babylon. Black my story down in Milwaukee. I just this time in a the Gideon. Yeah, black my story. Don't profile me. I come here suffering born down Babylon. I black my story, real life story. I just this time in a the Gideon. Black my story, police brutality. Listen up while I chat on Babylon. Black my story, don't try to stop me. 500 years on the colonial plan. Yeah, black, black, black my story, cause we should be free.
I wanna love you more. A man looks to his woman, says I don't know what you see in me. You make me feel this way. Many years go by, we live, we laugh, we cry. She said, from the start you stole my heart. I wanna love you more and more. And don't you know I wanna love you more and more. Friends in a car, one says he's going far to make a better way. The other he exclaimed, I wish I felt the same. No matter where you go, I want you to know that I wanna love you more and more. And don't you know I wanna love you more and more and more. And don't you know, out there on the streets, strangers we will meet. We all have different views to show, but if we join our heads and hands to make a master plan, see the colors make a beautiful rainbow. Oh yeah, oh. Oh yeah, oh. What in the world have we come to? This life should we run to? We all know the answer. Where's the gift of forgiving? Look at the life that we live in. I want you to know that I wanna love you more and more. And don't you know I wanna love you more and more and more. And don't you know, though we come from different sides, living different lives, ooh, that's okay. It's still the same old sun who shines on everyone every day. Yeah. Oh, I wanna love you more and more. And don't you know I wanna love you more and more and more. And don't you know yeah, I wanna love you more and more. And don't you know I wanna love you more and more and more. And don't you know I wanna love you more and more and more. Ooh, oh yeah, I wanna love you more and more and more. And don't you know
Muncie boat in the sound. When you talk about blue squab head all around.
Lambert said to Bertie,
Boy, give me a soldier head.
Bertie said to Lambert,
Boy, all the squaws is dead. Muncie,
boat in the sound, boy, Muncie boat in the sound.
Muncie.
When you talk about blue squab head all around.
Muncie boat in the sound, boy. Muncie boat in the sound. When you talk about blue squab head all around.
Muncie said to Lambert,
Boy, give me a soldier bait.
Lambert said to Muncie,
Boy, all the soldiers is dead. All the soldiers is dead. Boy, all the soldiers is dead.
Bertie said to Lambert, boy,
All the soldiers is dead. All the soldiers is dead. All the soldiers is dead. Muncie.
boat in the sound, boy, Muncie boat in the sound.
Muncie. Muncie boat in the sound, boy. Muncie boat in the sound. When you talk about blue squab head all around. Blue squab head all around. Blue squab head all around. Muncie.
I see Jupiter and Mars from far, and Saturn too. The Milky Way looks bright tonight. We were created to shine too. All the world loves a child when he smiles. All the world loves a child when he smiles. We're looking for love, but is there hope? This world is a place that can be so cold. There is one suggestion I'd like to propose. I'd like to rule the world for a day. 'Cause if I did, there'd be love and peace and no more fighting. I'd like to rule the world for a day. Every month would feed, there'd be no more greed, and we'd all do the right thing. 'Cause if I did, everything would be okay. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I teach them science and biology. Give them all a chance. How can one youth stand still and another dance? All the world deserves to smile for a while. All the world deserves to smile for a Hey. Lord, Lord, Lord. Well, 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 well. Yesterday I was broke. Today I got paper beyond your dreams. Past gone up in smoke. And everything ain't what it seemed. Real comeback story. Come back, come back, come back. Real comeback story. Yesterday I was womanless. Today you checking out my beauty queen. Who job bless, I say no man taste. I believe that for real. Real comeback story. Come back, come back, come back. Real comeback story. Yesterday I was walking the block. Today you checking out my chariot. And some wanting what I've got. You put nothing in this pot. Real comeback story. Come back, come back, come back. Real comeback story. Yesterday I was broke. Today I got paper beyond your dreams. Has gone up in smoke. And everything ain't what it seems. Real comeback story. Real comeback story. Real.
Red light.
Troubles away.
I'm so in love with you. Make me feel alright. I'm so in love with you. Time goes on and seasons oh they change. One thing remains the same. I'm so in love with you. Sometimes it's hard to give of yourself. It's not what you want, it's what you get. Love the one you with, you'll see it will fit. Time you love them more for what you need. Hold my hand tonight. I'm so in love with you. Make me feel alright. I'm so in love with you. Time goes on and seasons they change. One thing remains the same. I'm so in love with you. Sometimes it's hard to give of yourself. Sometimes it's hard to give. It's not what you want, it's what you get. It's what you get. It's what you get. It's what you get. Love the one you with, you'll see it will fit. It's what you get every time. In time you love her more for what you did. Well, hold my hand tonight. I'm so in love with you. Make me feel alright. I'm so in love with you. Well, oh, hey, I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you.
I wish I was a child again. I wish I was. When I was a child, happy to be alive. Before the evil days took away the youthful prize. When I was a child, they gave me no time. When I went astray, they put me back in line, back in line. I wish I was a child again, free and wild again, always climbing and inspiring. I wish I was a child again, a child again, child again. Let me swing on a limb, there I talk with my invisible friend, climbing a tree, swimming in the sea. The best things in life are always free. The best things in life are always free. The best things in life are always free. I wish I was a child again, free and wild again, always climbing and inspiring. I wish I was a child again, a child again, child again. Tell me it's okay to go out and play with the children of the day, with their magic height, basking in the light, taking flight, taking flight. I wish I was a child again, free and wild again, always climbing and
was a child again. Child again.